Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a huge topic, one that a lot of people dream about, but few believe is actually possible. How to get rich starting with absolutely $0. I know, it sounds like a fantasy, right? Like something out of a movie. You might be thinking, you need money to make money. And while that's often true, it's not the whole story. The journey from zero to wealthy isn't about a magic trick or a lottery win. It's about a fundamental shift in your mindset and a strategic approach to building value. So, if you're sitting there with empty pockets but a mind full of ambition, this video is for you. We're going to break down the actionable steps you can take, starting today, to build your own path to financial freedom. Stick around, because this could be the most important video you watch all year. First things first, let's get petty the age of the biggest misconception. Getting rich from zero doesn't mean money will magically appear. It means you start with zero financial capital, but you must be rich in other areas: your time, your skills, your creativity, and your determination. These are your real starting assets. The first step, and honestly the most crucial, is to change your mindset from that of a consumer to that of a producer. Most people spend their lives consuming, watching content, buying products, using services. To build wealth, you need to start creating, producing, and offering value to others. Your primary goal is to solve problems. The bigger the problem you solve, and the more people you solve it for, the more you will own. Think about it. Every successful business, every wealthy individual, at their core, they provide a solution to a need or a desire. So, where do you start? You start with what I call a skill audit. Grab a piece of paper or open a new document and list everything you're good at. And I mean everything. Don't be humble. Are you great at organizing? Do you have a knack for writing? Maybe you're the person everyone asks for help with Jejic social media, or you can fix computer issue. Perhaps you're an amazing cook, or you're incredibly patient with kids or pets. These aren't just hobbies, they are potential income streams. Next to that list, write down everything you enjoy doing. The sweet spot, the gold mine, is where your skills intersect with your passions. Why? Because when you're passionate about something, working on it doesn't feel like a chore. You'll have the stamina to push through the inevitable tough times. This intersection is the foundation of your first value offer. Once you've identified a potential skill, the next step is to monetize it. This is where the $0 strategy really kicks in. We're going to leverage the most powerful free resource available to us, the internet. Let's say you're good at graphic design. You don't need a fancy office or expensive software to start. You can use free tools like Canva. Your first mission is to get your first paying client, even if it's for a small amount. Offer your services on platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, or even in local Facebook groups. Your initial goal isn't to get rich overnight. It's to get proof of concept. You need to prove that someone is willing to pay you for your skill. This first dollar you earn is 1,000 times more important than the millionth because it validates your entire strategy. Let's call this phase 1, the grind. During this phase, you're trading your time for money. You're building a portfolio, gathering testimonials, and refining your skills. If you're a writer, start a free blog. If you're a fitness enthusiast, start posting free workout tips on Instagram. Give away chemo for free. This builds trust and authority. People will see that you know what you're talking about, and when they're ready to pay for a more advanced solution, like a personalized meal plan or a full website copy, you'll be the first person they think of. During the grind, you must be obsessed with learning. Use free resources like YouTube, podcasts, and library books to become an expert in your chosen field. The better you get, the more you can charge, and the faster you can move to the next phase. Now let's talk about reinvesting. As you start to make some money from your service, the temptation is to spend it. A new phone, a nice dinner. You've earned it, right? Wrong. At least not yet. This is the critical pivot point where most people fail. Every single dollar you earn in phase 1 should be seen as a seed. You have two choices: eat the seed or plant it. To get rich, you have to plant it. This means reinvesting your earnings back into yourself and your budding business. This could mean paying for a premium software that saves you time, taking an online course to upgrade your skills, or running small targeted ads to find more clients. You are still your best investment. This is how you start to build momentum. You're using the money you made to create systems that allow you to make even more money more efficiently. This brings us to phase 2, building a system. You cannot get wealthy by trading your time for money indefinitely. There are only 24 hours in a day. The goal is to detach your income from your time. How do you do that? You build a system. If you're a freelance writer, you could create an online course that teaches others how to write. You build it once, and you can sell it thousands of times. If you're a graphic designer, you could create and sell templates. If you're a consultant, you could write an ebook. This is called creating a product. Your service-based business from phase 1 becomes your marketing engine and your cash flow source to build this product. You use the reputation and the money you built to fund the creation of something that can be sold while you sleep. This is the transition from being a freelancer to being an entrepreneur. The key to a successful product is to package the solution you are providing in your service. Think about the most common questions your clients asked. What were their biggest struggles? Your product should be the answer. This is where you start to scale. Instead of helping one client at a time, you can now help hundreds or thousands simultaneously. Marketing this product becomes your new focus. You can use the content you've been creating for free, your blog posts, your social media, your YouTube videos, to drive traffic to your product. You can use the testimonials from your happy service clients as social proof. You're building an ecosystem where your free content attracts an audience, your service business generates cash flow, and your product creates scalable passive income. It's a beautiful self-sustaining loop. Now let's get into phase 3, leverage. Once you have a system that generates income, you can start to leverage other people's time and other people's money. This is how you truly achieve exponential growth. Let's say your online course is selling well, but managing customer service, emails, and social media is taking up all your time. It's time to hire a virtual assistant. Yes, it costs money, but it frees up your time to focus on high-level tasks, like creating a new product or exploring new marketing channels. This is leveraging other people's time. Next, you can leverage other people's money. This could mean running paid advertising campaigns on a larger scale. You might spend $5,000 on ads, but if it brings in $20,000 in sales, it's a no-brainer. You're using money as a tool to create more money, and it's no longer just your own hard-earned dollars. Finally, we arrive at phase 4, investing. This is where your wealth starts to work for you. The income from your business systems is now significant enough that you can channel it into traditional investments like stocks, real estate, or even investing in other businesses. This is where you create true, long-term, generational wealth. Your active income from your business now fuels your passive income from your investments. Your investment portfolio grows, generating dividends and appreciation, which you can then reinvest. At this stage, your money is making money, and your personal involvement in the day-to-day generation of that income becomes less and less necessary. This is the ultimate goal. This is financial freedom. So let's recap the journey from zero. It starts with a mindset shift, from consumer to producer. Phase 1 is the grind. You develop a high-value skill and trade your time for money to get proof of concept and cash flow. You reinvest everything back into yourself. Phase 2 is building a system. You productize your service to detach your income from your time, creating a scalable asset. Phase 3 is leverage. You use other people's time and money to grow your systems exponentially. And phase 4 is investing. You channel the profits from your systems into assets that grow your wealth passively. It's not easy and it's not quick. Anyone who tells you otherwise is selling you a fantasy. This journey could take 5, 10, or even 15 years. There will be failures, setbacks, and moments you want to quit. But it is possible. It's a clear, logical progression. It starts with $0, but it requires 100% of your dedication. Your most valuable asset is your ability to learn, adapt, and persevere. Start today. Audit your skills, find a problem to solve, and earn your first dollar. That's the first step on the path to building a life of abundance. Don't let your current bank balance define your future potential. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this blueprint gives you the clarity and motivation to start your own journey. If you found this video valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building wealth and living a better life. Let me know in the comments what skill you're going to start with. I read every single one. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.